Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Lungaro, your DM for the night, and our current campaign is a story loosely based on my fantasy novel, Souls of Magic's Dawn, a homebrew built on D&D Beyond and played on the VTT of Foundry. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six? Woot woot.
Hey yo.
Woot woot. We're back for another Council of Six, Souls of Magic's Dawn. For more shenanigans in the Great Plainlands. That's where you guys left off. So, it's a little recap. The unlikely heroes trying to stop the forces of Leto and Leto himself from ruling and spreading chaos all over the world and usurping the pantheon of gods as well. We're in a Cardian Empire in the Morning Lands, and we're doing their typical shenanigans, trying to find the soulmonger and other stuff like that, trying to stop the evil doings going on in the Morning Lands, the Cardian Empire. And because they're too loud and obnoxious, they got caught, thrown in prison. And now they're on the run because they escaped. So they have to hide out in the Great Plainlands just to the south of the Cardian Empire in the Morning Lands. The Great Plainlands are ruled by the Shalar, a bunch of nomadic horsemen who have one major metropolis city, Shalien, in the middle of the Great Plainlands. That is their main point where all the clan leaders gather and all the people of Shalien come to trade and do business and to meet in this one city, because there are no cities, it's just clans that roam around. And you guys made it down there. And on the way there, you saw some Shalar riders being attacked by some red fan orcs of Leto, led by the Red Lady. You battled them off. Red Lady took off, and the Shalar were very happy to see you and cheered you and brought you back to Shalien. And here you're allowed, they gave you, room and boarding for the night at the one inn, the Deerstalker Inn. And you guys did some shopping in the large marketplace that is the Shalien Marketplace. And also visited the Temple of Arduina, which is where we left off, where Talos was getting some insight into himself, his faith, and life in general. And that's where we left off. They did mention that they want to take you to go see the Ordu, who is the I don't want to say leader of the Shalar, but like the magistrate, if you will, the kind of appointed official that speaks for the clans when they all come together, but he does not rule the clans. And that's where we left off. If you guys notice, if you look at the maps, I do have now a large map of just the Great Plains. So that'll be our inset map while you guys are down here. So that is there as well. Let me switch screens over to our share screen here. And yeah, there it is. Great Plainlands.
I can't see anything in there.
Oh, did I not make them?
It's black.
Oh, okay. Okay, I forgot. I didn't change the lighting for it. That's what happened. Sorry. All right, I will fix that. Lighting, global illumination.
It's so dark.
No, it said that.
Yeah, you should be able to see
a
it.
token with vision in this scene.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to have a token with vision, because I made it to where you guys can see it.
I can see nothing.
Permission, all players.
I can see clearly now.
I should be able to see everything because I can see a name.
Yep. Do not have
Okay, hold on
any
a second.
tokens.
Observer.
See all the obstacles in my way.
I don't think the kids on the school bus sing this.
Man, fuck them kids. Which is a quote from a song and not something I actually think, and that needs to be said for the continuity of the stream.
Yep.
But I'm just kidding.
It's so dark.
The hell? Why?
I'm
It's so
scared.
cold and dark.
Man, if even I can't
I
see
have
it,
it
that
the
means
exact
I'm
same
goddamn
permissions
blind.
as the Cardian Empire. Let me.
Rutro.
Activate
Hey!
that one.
Oh, wait,
you guys
no.
can see the You guys can see the
Yes.
world map, and these
Yes.
are the exact same permissions.
Yes.
That one doesn't even have
See it
all
all.
players as observers.
I can
it
see the
all.
Cardian Empire and the Tinil'Gan world
All
map, and that's
players.
it. Can't see Port Nine Zaru or the Great Plains Landing.
Yeah, I know. Hold on a second. Okay, I know why. I know why.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
You are the master of your craft, sir.
Doot, doot, doot. And then
Hmm.
activate and la-da!
I can see.
Yakza River, you are
I don't
here.
see my
Shalien. Why does it look like the world map? Oh, it's zoomed in of the world map.
Just
Okay.
cropped.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's some extra wording, like there's no names for lakes and shit like that.
True, very true.
And this will give me. It's a plain land, so it's obviously
Yeah.
plain. There's not.
Look, it's the all green Gulf.
Here.
It's the all
I
green
see
Gulf.
You are here.
And Lake-
Algrian Gulf.
I know. I'm
Algrian
mess-
Gulf.
No.
Don't mess with my names.
It's Al Green's Gulf, damn it.
Oh yeah.
We go for the ultra rare resource of duct tape.
Duct tape.
Yeah, and I did adjust the distances, so if you measure, it's actually in miles now between things on there. So for these big overworld maps. So yeah, so that's where we left off. So let's bring you guys back.
To the mountains.
No, to the town.
Yeah, no, the mountains are south of you,
I see the mountains.
and south, and the entrance.
got mountains
The
to the north,
the
and
dwarven
mountains to the south.
Garkaloom is just at the very
It's
bottom of
mountains
the
the
mountain
other
range,
way.
which you can't see.
Oh,
at the
that
gates.
right there?
Yeah, that's the gates of Garkaloom there for where the dwarfs are
Gates of
are
Gark.
at. Yes.
Is it
All right,
like-
so let's
Then
go back to the Temple of Arduina,
Oh, yeah, that's where we ended, isn't it?
and this is where we left off.
God, I'm trying to remember. Those. What I ended up doing after the little talk I had.
Right, and he did tell you that Arduina has a gift for you if you find a way to progress forward and follow the guidance that she has been giving you to basically forgive yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe it's pronounced GIF.
Gif.
Gift. Here, I've got a birthday gift for you. I love it. Even the guy who invented it's like it's gift, damn it. Never.
And people still argue that. Doesn't make sense because it's graphical. It's not gaffical.
Also just English.
Yeah. So, didn't I storm out? I feel like I stormed out.
Yeah, you said you were gonna storm out, and then you got interrupted, I think.
Yeah, and that's when he started talking to you about the gift and this and that. Blah, blah. He got in front of you
Yeah.
and this and that, and that's where you guys left off. I mean, I'm just here because this is where we left off. We can switch
Yeah,
back
yeah.
if you guys want to go somewhere else or whatever you want to do. You guys tell me where you're going. What you going? Where you doing?
I mean, I think I had said at the end of it. I think I said I have a lot to think about then, and then I probably walked out. So
Okay.
wherever we want to
we're
go
gonna
next.
follow.
Well, you guys
Yeah, we're gonna
can travel
leave the
around the
temple.
city some more. You can go to the Ordu, or you can go back to the inn.
No, I
You
can't
tell me
move.
where you want to go, and I will. What do you mean you can't move?
You're
Like what?
measuring.
Because you have it on
With-
ruler, Callie. Take it off of ruler.
Okay.
Yeah. That is not. It's just a door, guys. It doesn't go anywhere.
Use your
It's not
error
going to take you anywhere.
Well, a lot of times it does.
Let me
So
out.
we're checking.
But that's why I specifically said, "Tell me where to go," so I can change the map.
I think it would be. I think our next stop is the Ordu.
Okay, you want
That's
to
our
go?
next
If you guys
order
want to
of
go there,
business.
then that's where we shall go.
We need to speak with the Order one.
Yes.
That's terrible, Spencer.
What's terrible? What did I miss? Did I miss
He
something?
was. Oh, God. There's a lizard violating me.
Oh,
Oh God.
He was violating all the other tokens too.
Where's Barrick at?
Where'd Barrett go? He's somewhere in there.
I'm right by the door. What are you talking about? I'm right there.
I was trying to violate you. Couldn't find you.
Practically glowing purple and impossible to miss.
Okay, so there's
Okay.
nobody in here to talk to. Oh, I see somebody.
so as you
I see
as you walk
people.
in, you see, unlike the rest of the city, it's pretty grand. There's marble tile, red and white marble tile. Lush carpets lead the way to the center,
Okay.
where there is you see a bunch of Shalar riders sitting around on cushions around a large table with food, and there's a hookah. And at the far end, you see someone sitting kind of in a bigger chair, which looks like a kind of a person of authority. Sweet fragrance of hookah smoke, fresh fruits, and wine fill the air.
Is our man Chaco there to help introduce us?
Omala is here, but Omala's never been to the Great Plainlands. He knows the Cardian Empire.
No, Chaco.
Chaka. Oh, that guy. No, he didn't come with you. You guys left and did it your own way. He's back. He's back
Okay.
at the inn. You guys didn't go back to the inn to get him. But he pointed out where the place was. So
Would
Sure.
Barrick's background as courtier have any ability to like observe customs of the court?
let me read it. That's your background thing, right?
Yep.
Let me read courtiers. Who is this?
My understanding is that it's like I would just have a general understanding of like how a court would work, but also just like I don't know. I'll let you expound on that.
Read it. Yeah. That's what
I'm
doing.
filling space
It's
while
such a
you're
long-
reading
I
it. I'm just speaking out loud.
It's such
I
a
also
long.
feel like Callie would have wanted to go get Chaco to.
I mean, to be fair,
introduce us 'cause he
typically
was
these things
there in the
give
fight.
you. Oh, okay. Well, I will. Okay, just pretend he's there. I'm not putting a token on the screen. Just
That's
tell me that
fine.
then. You guys said you went. You said you went to the order. You didn't tell
Okay.
me that you went into the
I
inn
went.
and
No,
got.
I went and got.
got Chaka.
Callie went and got Chaco.
Okay. But typically these background stuff, the things it gives you is the skill proficiencies, which is the insight and the persuasion. It doesn't give you anything other than that, which basically what it tries to tell you is it gives you those proficiencies in that stuff to find those things out in a roll. But in our nice little homebrew world of Tinil'Gan, I will say that you're not familiar with it, but you do know something of their customs. You know that despite the finery that's in here, which is just this building, this is more of a ceremonial thing. This is not how the Sha'alar live on a daily basis.
Yeah, that
and
makes
yeah,
sense.
and the reason why all these people are sitting together because this is a rare pleasure that they get. It's only when they come to Shalien, and it's only certain clan leaders and stuff that get to come in here and partake. So this is a rare indulgence. So they look at it as kind of sacrosanct because it's not something they get to do often. And people who are just too familiar with this kind of life, they kind of sneer at, because this is supposed to be meant as a boon, not a regular thing. You do know that, like I said, the Orduan, even though he has a position of somewhat, power and prestige, he is no more above any of the other clan leaders. He's just the figurehead and the one that talks with all the clan leaders and the one that does the speaking when anything needs to be done or discussed with anyone. You do know, like I said, you see the cushions. They try to remain close to how their life is out in the plains. They sit on the ground. They don't have chairs. So they have these cushions just because the tile is harder than the ground would be and colder than the ground. So that's the only reason why they have cushions.
As we move forward into the space, do they stop and regard us, or are they just kind of doing their business and they're not too worried about us being in here?
Since Chaka is there, he is walking ahead of you, so he sees they see that Chaka is leading you. So, as custom for them, they know that you are accepted here because they have a Sha'alar general, if you will, leading you in. They are kind of surprised to see you because while there are people that come to and fro out of the Great Plainlands, being Shalien being a kind of trading post, and it's known. It's not necessarily like Portnai and Zaru, where there's just people coming in and out of there all the time. So the sight of a Dorger, an owl folk, a tiefling, an elf, and a lizard folk is not something they see every day coming in here. So there is some kind of looking you up and down, trying to see what this is about. And we will just pretend, I'm going to move this guy here. We'll pretend he is Chaka. So he walks up and he brings you guys with. And as you saw, you guys can walk through, but he did walk around the cushion. You don't have to physically do that with your tokens. But because it's to not disturb those who are there, and they all watch you. And he walks up and he kind of does a drop down to one knee. Orduan, I bring to you these heroes that found us in the plains. We were besieged by the Red Lady's forces, and they came to our aid and saved us like true riders would, without any ask for reward, and risk their own lives. I believe this is a sign, considering especially what we have been going through in recent days. Rodoran kind of nods his head and he looks at all of you. He says, what brings you to the Plainlands?
Hope is going to set the table and break bread with the guys.
Seeing a woman, they're kind of smiling. They're not perturbed. While I'll not say the Sha'alar are a completely egalitarian society, women are hearty in their lands, so they ride along with the men, so it's not something that they take issue with.
Barrick will, I guess, kind of speak up and just we've been traveling these lands for some time in opposition of Leto, and we understand that you folk bear a similar grudge towards his influence on the world that we are in. So.
As you speak the name of Leto, you hear a murmur through everyone, and they're all kind of glancing around, and some dire looks on a lot of their faces. And Yordawan kind of looks at you as well, and he's like, "So," and he looks at all of you again. An unmistakable lot. Word has traveled before you have arrived. I presume you are the unlikely heroes told of in prophecy.
Would seem as such.
Prophecy apparently coincides with providence, because you came here at a time that apparently is needed. Wanted or not, you have seen the Red Lady. And she has plagued our lands now for some time, at the behest of Leto, along with his reinvigorated Red Fang orcs. They plan to move south to besiege the elves and the dwarves, but first they want to make sure that the Plainlands are free passage to their armies. They have been in the west for the longest time, west of Shalien. But as you see, they have moved quite forward. We have fought them as much as we can, but while there are plenty Shalar, it is not like other nations. We are scattered throughout the plains, and sometimes word can move slow from one clan to another until it reaches Shalien, and by the time it reaches Shalien, clans have moved on, and it takes time for them to get word again. And although we work in cooperation here, we have our own grievances with each other's at times, and it makes working as a unified nation, if you will, difficult at times. So she has had us on our heels.
We're here to offer the support, and we certainly hold no love for Leto or anybody at his behest.
Well, you are welcome in Shalien, and the Ordu will pay for your lodging. So fear not, you will not have to worry about spending coin to stay at the inn.
It's very gracious of you. Thank you.
What plans do you have then while you are here?
Barrick will just look to the group and just
Yeah. The knuckles of Callie's hand are like white on her staff the moment he mentioned the elves being besieged.
Well, they haven't yet. She plans on moving south to besiege the elves and the dwarves, but first, she wants to control the Plainlands.
Yet the moment he said that, though, that was her reaction.
Right. I just wanted to make sure you didn't misunderstand what I said.
Yeah.
What guidance might you provide if we were to intercept and to thwart the attempts on their forces moving towards the elves and the dwarves? Of what support can we be in that matter?
Some of our riders did return, actually just last night, from west. This is when I gotta look at maps because I already forgot the name of the fucking
Al
thing.
Green.
No, not Al Green. It's not that far. Jesus. Al Green. He's like, yes, so there is a set of ruins, ancient Shalar ruins. A place called the Vault of Solitude near Nijodi Lake, where a important regiment of the Red Lady's forces has made a camp. We believe this is the main force of the advanced force that you saw when you came up. Or at least their leadership.
Do we know what numbers the
head out-
forces are?
That we don't know. They did not get close enough to get accurate numbers. You just saw the activity that were there. But the vault is not a large structure, so it could not hold more than 15 to 20.
We can take those down.
Would that be a scouting party?
We believe it is the, again, from what we can gather, because the information is sketchy at best, but it appears to be the advanced movement of the leadership with the greater forces behind them that will be meeting them there soon. And if the leadership there is taken out, that could put some disarray in the forces. I do not expect your small group to take on an entire army.
Oh, we can try.
We're stronger than we look.
But perhaps if you, even though you did run into her yesterday, perhaps if you find this leadership and can gain some information of where the Red Lady herself has her base of operations, and if that is found, and maybe dispatch her. The orcs, while strong, are not known for their cohesiveness, and the only way these forces are moving as one as they are is but under the force of her will. And Leto's, of course.
So where can we find her?
That, like I said, I don't know. But perhaps if you find this advanced leadership group at the vault, they might know her whereabouts. Or you may find some information about her whereabouts or where her camp is.
So it sounds like the vault we need to go to next.
Talos, I still have that hat you gave me, and I understand and know that you have the ability to disguise yourself as well, so...
I'm learning. I'm working on it. Yes.
I say let's go in guns a-blazing and let's kill them all.
Well, I think what we are attempting to do in this matter is to understand the situation as a whole prior to dismantling their forces.
Don't worry, I'll keep one or two alive so you can torture them and get some information.
I think it is wise for us to not run into every situation with bloodlust as our primary goal. I think that we've cut ourselves a little too close a number of times.
No fears, no fears. We got you.
Perhaps if you have another character rolled, then you can proceed with such reckless abandon, but...
I do actually.
You should always have a backup just in case.
I have plenty of characters in mind, but I don't necessarily want to use them if not required.
Is this a Deadpool comic?
My vote is to
So then,
infiltrate.
infiltration, reconnaissance, gathering of information.
Well, I think much like we did in the on our journey to the lands here, where we came across the snakes. Something of that matter, but with perhaps a little bit more.
The Order One. The Order One kind of looks at you as you're speaking, and he says, "Of course, far be it by me to instruct you on what you should do. And while yes, the gathering of information is important, destroying the leadership that is there at that vault would definitely save many Shalar warriors out in the plains. But that would at least cause some kind of disarray until the Red Lady is found.
Don't worry, dude. I'm gonna blow up as many of them as I possibly
But
can.
of course, it is up to you on what you do.
I should clarify. The intent of infiltration would be to gather that information, but also to be in a prime position to attack the most important people at the closest range possible first, so we just can inflict as much damage as possible. Because if they are not as cohesive, or if they are as non-cohesive as you say they are, it is quite likely that they will be prone to flee before we are able to kill them all.
In our battles with the orcs, fleeing is not something they do. They typically fight to the death. Did any flee when you fought them before arriving here?
Just the Red Lady.
We didn't give them that chance, but I digress.
No,
There was
they
literally
did
two
not flee.
bleeding to death, still fighting you guys until the end.
Just the Red Lady fled. Bitch.
Yeah.
They gravitated to me.
Yes, well. And he kind of looks at you, and he gives a little smile. I do not mean this as any disrespect at all, fair elf. But I see you are a magic user, and the Sha'alar know that the magic users typically, the body is not as sturdy as one, say, your dwarf friend here would be. And the orcs usually tend to pick off those that they feel would be the easiest to take down. Again, I'm not saying you do not carry great power.
And it comes with great responsibility.
God damn it, he beat me to it.
Yeah.
Hope kind of stands up and flexes a little bit.
And Kelly
And
just
been like,
adjusts
I'm a
the
magic
grip on her
user.
staff.
Well, you're a cleric. He sees you're a cleric, and clerics wear heavy armor. It's a little different.
She don't got very much on. It's true.
Yeah.
She's not arguing at all. Any of that.
Yeah, Hope standing there with gleaming chainmail and shit. So yeah, it's a little different.
Way different.
So, and the Ordowan says, "It is up to you when you leave or go. I would say don't wait too long, for we do not know how long they will be there, or if when you arrive, the rest of their forces may have already arrived, and then you will no longer be fighting a small force."
I'm ready to go now. Let's do this.
I think
And he
we're also
kinda gives
ready
you
to
the-
leave right now, but
Well,
He gives you the directions, and he tells you it's west, somewhat straight west, to Najodi Lake, and it's in the vault is in the northeastern portion. I put the marker on our map, the "You Are Here" marker, but that's where it is. So he gives you the directions on how to get there. It's not difficult to find, and he explains that the area it's open plains all around, and it's just the only structure out there. So once you get close, you should be able to see it. And he said that if you approach from the south, if there's anyone inside, unless they have scouts on the outside of it, anyone on the inside, the broken walls, at least from where coming from the south there, you will at least have a opportunity to get close without anyone seeing you.
is there any support you can provide us?
I could send a few riders with you. Then he looks at the other, the people, the riders sitting around the hookah. And you now know that, especially with the way dressed, he looks at them, he's like, that these are other clan leaders. And he's like, will any volunteer their riders? And you see two stand up and they go, we will send a rider each. So they will send 2 riders with you.
We got this.
Okay. Above the table talk. This is the same day that we got there.
Is it? I thought it was the night before. I thought you guys spent the night. No, you guys spent the night.
No, we didn't
you?
sleep.
Oh, you didn't sleep.
No, we
okay.
got here this morning.
No, we did not. We had a
Yeah.
short rest after eating some biscuits and having some fire whiskey.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not expecting
Then
you to leave like
we went-
immediately.
Okay.
Like he said, it's up to
Still
you when
gotta
you
put
leave.
the
He just said,
food on
don't
me.
take.
Before dawn.
He would.
Right.
He would
drink.
suggest not to take too long. Meaning, like, don't hang around here for 3-4 days before you go. That's basically what he's saying.
Okay.
Because and
We could leave in the
the
morning.
distance is about 50 miles, so it'll take you about 2 days to get there.
Ah, we can start traveling and sleep and rest when we get on our way there.
Hope. There's going to be a party tonight.
Oh, we definitely don't want to miss that.
We drinking enough already. Come on.
Chaka kind of smiles, and he looks over at you. Oh, a party, you say? The Kelly.
That's what. Was that not what you told us when we came in? Are there not celebrations?
The only
What are
thing
going
the
to happen
Shala
tonight?
are do better than ride is feast.
I think we should take up the offer of hospitality that was presented to us by the Ordua here. I think it's reasonable for us to regain our footing, rest everything that we need to, and head out fresh first thing in the morning.
I did get some pretty good stuff. I kind of want to play with a little bit. So yeah, I agree. I want to play with some more potions, see if I can make something that could be helpful to us.
Excuse me. Okay, so you guys headed back to the inn then?
Yeah, we're gonna head back to the inn.
Do we have any other inputs? Any questions? Did Talos not have some things to chat with the Orduan about?
Mm-mm. No, not these guys. The temple
it-
we already went to.
Yeah, at the temple they say that they say that there was something that the Orduan was going to talk to you about? Wasn't that? No?
Mm-mm.
No,
Okay.
no. They told him that if he
Forgive
finds his
yourself.
path, the Arduina left the priest there something to give Talos as a gift.
Got it. I knew there was something in that vein. I just couldn't remember what it was.
Call me Mr. Big, Mr. Big, Mr. Big. I know what I want.
So,
I want
as
that.
we're leaving, Callie will pull Chaka aside and say, "When we were in the market, we heard rumor of some place called Rezhazi. What do you know about this?"
He kind of looks around. He's like, it's black market, if you will. It's kind of a hidden place, the back of the market that not many know of, but as you can see, people like to talk. But unless someone tells you about it, all you hear is the name and never know the place.
Seems like it's telling us about it.
I wonder what interesting things they have there. maybe something
Tomorrow
that would be
before you
useful in
leave,
our upcoming
I can show
mission.
you where it's at.
I would be very grateful if you would do such a thing.
Do I have two musics playing? No, it's only one. Okay. It sounded weird for some reason. All right, so yeah, you guys are at the inn. I activated it, didn't I?
Yep.
Yes. So party starts. We'll say another after talking there and stuff like that. It's 6 o'clock at night, and party's getting started. Drinks are flowing. I don't like this song.
So what happens at these
Well,
parties?
parties.
Are there contests? Are there dancing? Are there shows of
I've got to hold on. I got to do a performance.
I don't know,
Let's see
competence?
here. Let me see attribute.
Chaka, you see him come over here. The stage that Telos thought was a stage.
Damn it!
And as he runs up there, and Chaka is showing Callie what this is for, you see him pull out a hand axe that gets thrown at a target on the wall, and it literally zips by Talos's head
hold on,
and embeds into a wooden
acrobatics.
circle.
Let's get out of the way.
Yes. Yes, and I didn't give it DC. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah. So, yeah, you jump out of the way, and he's like, "Why? Why is your friend in the X throwing square?"
Wow! Whoa!
to perform
Sorry,
for
I
us.
thought it was a stage. Yeah. Whoa! Way down. Hey! Whoa! Hey! I think I need a drink. I think I got some in my bag. I do.
So now that Talos is
Yeah,
out of the
turn
way,
it
he's like, "Well, I didn't want to take off your head,"
Huh.
and he pulls out another
Yeah,
hand
you
axe,
got out of the way.
and you see him take it, and you see it hit in the center of the target, and then he hands
That's very
one to Kelly. Would you like to try?
Love it.
Sure.
Why did it give me? Two?
Okay,
What
I am
pray tell
hearing
is
things.
this roll?
That's why that music sounded weird, because I heard things twice. Yeah, what
Yeah,
happened?
I heard thing. Yeah, what? But no, but
It-
why did it give me
it-
2 Constitution saving throws
Oh,
for
yeah, I don't know,
drinking
'cause
the ale?
I don't know. I don't know why. it
I
does this
ignored
thing
the
with
one
the
it
ale.
gave me for when I ate the biscuits, but like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I'm not even sure why it
Yeah.
yeah. It's like I haven't even added anything to these items for them to do that.
That's right.
So
It's
I don't
supposed to see
even
if
know.
I'm drunk is what we had here. I'll
How?
do both of them to see if I'm drunk. After one.
Okay. So
Nope, I'm not
Lunga,
drunk.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh, you put a hoodie on. Is it cold up in Canada?
Yeah, first I switched
I'm
back
in my
over and it
basement.
looked like he was taking something
Oh,
off
you
and I
moved to
was
the
very
basement.
confused.
I feel you.
No, I was in the basement before.
So
Oh,
it
were
just
you? Okay.
automatically. So apparently now drinks have automatically stuff. It just has a Constitution throw in there. Okay, so so it's 16. That's for the ale, for the slacker ale. Now, why the biscuits have it, I don't know. Let me take a look at those. Let me.
They're moldy.
So I rolled a
Biscuits.
21 and a 4. Why did it roll it twice? Ask for it twice though.
I don't
That's what I
know.
wanna- That's weird.
Other biscuits ask you to do so as well.
That's what I want.
Oh, maybe it was
yeah,
the biscuit one that I hadn't done yet. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
So I failed the. No, because it didn't show it at the. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What am I concentrating on something? I don't think so.
Okay, so I have this
Nope.
axe in my hand, Lunga. What do I roll?
All
try
right.
to throw
So me take a look here. I don't know if you have any items on you that you can throw daggers.
I have a dagger.
Yeah, just
on me that I can throw.
just do a thrown property for the dagger. Bullseye is 19 to 20. Nat 20 is like a very impressive throw. So, but 19 to 20 is a bullseye. 12 to 19 is the inner ring. 8 to 12 is the outer ring. 5 to 8 is the very edge, and less than 5, you completely miss the target.
Now we're gonna do a line dance. now that Austin's over here, we're gonna do a line dance.
We need a few
Derek
more
obtains.
ales in us. Okay, this is really funny.
Just
Harmony has
target-
never
just
attacked
target-
anything with a weapon.
Here, come target me.
Oh God.
Just so she has something to target, because otherwise she has nothing to target, and it's gonna be like, you need to target something.
You know what? I think I might still have it in here from no, it's not.
Just she can target me as long as she's not gonna do damage, so she's not gonna roll the damage.
Please roll the damage.
Do it.
Oh, if it just depends on what she rolls. She might miss.
I had a target dummy before for a Hoarded Dread Queen, but it's not in my compendium.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't roll. Yeah,
Okay.
if it hits, just don't roll the damage. That's all.
And it hits. So don't.
What the
roll
hell?
damage.
Hold on a second. You're using your proficiencies. You don't get the +2 and the +4 for throwing a hand axe. Because when you throw a weapon, it's just
Okay.
So she
it's
got
just
a
the straight roll.
yeah. She got a 14.
She got a 14. All right.
If she's
and
proficient
so-
with it, she would get her proficiencies.
Yeah, but she's not proficient with a hand. I mean, it's a simple melee. Simple melee, everyone has proficiency in simple melee.
Let's see. What are my?
But when it's
proficiencies?
thrown,
You don't.
you don't get.
Now he's
you don't
looking
get
it up.
those, I believe. Yeah, I do. But that's how
I
I've
love
always
it.
done it.
Yeah. I just. Oh, who's doing it now? Who's got me targeted?
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. You're gonna throw.
We're all gonna throw at you, and then roll the damage.
Okay, so
Then
you
roll
throw it as a
the
range
damage.
attack. The wielder uses the same ability modifier for the attack roll and damage roll as they would for a melee attack with the weapon.
There you go. So she does use modifiers. But. Oh yeah. So. She rolled a 20.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you rolled a 20. It was a
She got
dirty
a
20, but yeah, you hit
dirty
the bullseye.
20, so
he's,
it's a-
he's impressed.
yeah.
You hear a little some cheers from behind as well too. Who would have thought a sorcerer would be so deft at throwing an X? And he kind of sidles over a little closer.
Everybody's gonna come take a turn now at me. I love
Yeah.
it. You know, I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go upstairs and work on some potions for tomorrow.
Hope. We're having fun here.
I got some better stuff to do that I think might be.
No.
Throw-
You should throw an axe before going on a.
There, it's terrible. 14 is terrible for performance for me. For +7.
No, I think I'm good.
Just one axe, Hope. Come on.
See you guys in the morning.
What a
Staying in the
party.
same
Literally
room.
is walking
blow
away
yourself
inch by
up.
inch.
Ooh. Not
We'll see.
promising
We'll
that.
see you shortly. We're staying in the same
Turnip,
room.
come and give a go.
Yeah, right. We'll see you when we come to bed. I'm an owl though, so I stay up late. But I'm a night owl.
Night owl.
Heyo.
Uh-huh.
Puns.
So who else is
I'm
throwing?
trapped.
Turnic, are you
What do you
throwing
mean
a
you're
knife?
trapped?
An axe?
Won't let me go in the hallway.
Oh, you're doing it again.
Obviously, I'm doing it.
Man,
again.
you're terrible at this. I mean, your rolls are fine for what you need to roll, but you're missing me.
Because you're going the wrong way. You got to go down and around. Let's go up. Now turn. Now go up the stairs again.
Oh, okay.
It's the stairs that go like that.
There you go. Good
I was
roll.
super confused for a minute.
As everybody,
Are you just
anyone's
murdering
watching
the
the stream
target
is
there?
watching
Barrack?
Hope walk around. Instead of
Oh, they're not
anyone
watching
else.
them attack me.
I can switch it. I can switch it.
Switch it
But
back.
if for
yeah.
some reason it automatically switched to Hope instead of the rest of you. So let's
Come on, horseman, you can have a turn
close the
too.
scene. You already threw one.
I know.
You threw the first one.
He's only gonna throw one. He only
Technically,
needs
He's
one
letting everyone
between
else
us?
doing it. So yeah,
only
Barrack,
needs one.
great. Wait a minute.
Barrack threw
What's the fir-
do like 4.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I
And he only
threw.
hit
I,
one.
Okay,
I threw
those aren't
7.
bad.
Eric has like
You-
4
yeah.
axes. Okay.
Yeah. It took you 3 tries. You did decent for the first 2, and then the third one finally hit. He does give you kind of a bravo for hitting the bullseye on the third one, and he's like, "The sorcerer beat you though."
Damn.
You know,
Say,
Kelly, you
blame
did
your
that.
height. Blame your height.
I mean, and he looks at himself and the other horsemen who are all over 6 foot tall. He's like, I don't know, maybe the target is just too high for you. Get a little bit of adjustment.
Blame the height.
I look forward to seeing how the rest of your skills fare for those who move with us tomorrow.
You know, maybe. Barrack, what if you try throwing another one while you're standing on a chair? Make up the height difference there.
Terrible.
I have no need for this such hubris, but I appreciate that.
By the way, there's literally bathrooms here. The map came with them, so these doors here are the bathrooms.
Barrack's gonna go over, pull out the chair from the table, and put it right beside Barrack. You're like, hey, Barrack, I come on, just get on here. See how you do. Maybe you'll hit it first try this time.
Oh, there? Those are bathrooms?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha ha.
Hope, as you're doing your potions upstairs, is a knock at your door.
Okay, I am making napalm right now. Alchemist napalm.
What?
She's got that damn
Chart.
list. Yeah.
And I got a whole bunch of different ingredients.
She's
so I am
having
making
too much fun.
alchemist napalm. Do they really want to come in right now?
Did he not? Someone knocked on the door. If they're knocking, they're not coming in. They're waiting for you to answer.
Okay.
Your door is
Unless they say room-
closed.
Unless they say
Yes.
room service, then they do want to go in.
Then barge into your room.
DC 14. I just fucking made it.
So I take it you're not opening the door?
No, I'm completely investigated in making this goddamn napalm.
Investigated? You're investigating?
Yes.
You're
Yes, I am
investigated?
making fucking napalm right now. This is delicate shit. With the new
Madam.
ingredients I just
You're,
bought.
yeah,
Madam.
you're ruining. Come on, he's trying to help you with.
No, he just
progress
has
the
to open it. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
doing it again.
Hope is all about making this goddamn napalm.
She's really,
She's very
really
excited
saying,
right
Listen,
now.
some writer knocking on her bedroom door is not progressing any story. It's just him knocking on her bedroom door. She doesn't have to answer. She doesn't want to.
No, she already told you guys she was going upstairs to make stuff for tomorrow, and she is.
What you
very
told them
rushed.
has nothing to do with this writer coming up knocking on your door.
That's fine, but yeah, I'm sorry, but buddy, I wanna. So do I consume these and then make it? It says it takes 2 hours, which I'm gonna let it do overnight.
Yeah. I mean, we'll put it in your inventory, but you don't have it until tomorrow, obviously.
Okay.
All right,
And
here
then
on a
I'll
second. Let
consume
me.
these items.
Yes, you can
Okay.
get rid of them now. What did you make?
Yeah, I know. I made alchemist napalm.
Which I don't know where that came from because there's nothing in the compendium. There's alchemist
So the
fire.
crafting table.
I know
Oh,
it's
it's
on the
alchemist?
crafting babe. I know it's on a table, but it doesn't exist in the compendium as an item.
Oh, I googled it so I knew what it was, and it says it's an item in Dungeons and Dragon.
Then it's not on the list.
No, I just read what all these things mean and what one I wanted to make.
Yeah, this is on World Anvil, so this is probably an Unearth or Arcana item or a homebrew item. It's not a actual 5e item, so I have to make one.
I mean, you could just use Alchemist's Fire. It's essentially
Just change the
fun
stats.
anyway.
I know. I just gotta change. It's similar. I just gotta change the stats for it. That's all.
How many axes did Barrick throw?
3, it looked like, unless
4?
he did more.
4 in total.
1. Okay.
Okay, 3d4. Napalm.
This one I use this one. Use this one.
I just, oh man, I just changed the item in the compendium. Motherfucker.
Sorry.
Oh well, I'll just change it later back. Okay, is that all you made, Hope?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna make tonight.
It was just one, right?
Yeah, just the one. It takes 2 hours to liquefy.
Okay, it's in your inventory.
Cool.
So as the drinking continues, you start to see some feats of strength as from outside you see someone roll in a very, very smooth boulder. It's about that wide and quite heavy in weight, and you see them start to take turns lifting it. A few struggle. Only one manages to get it up to his chest and then lets it drop again.
Barrick is 100% doing that.
You should.
Yeah, I figured.
Just a strength check
All right, it is strength. Let me give you some numbers here first before you do anything.
or athletics?
No, it wouldn't be athletics. It's just straight up strength. You're lifting a boulder. It's quite heavy. So we're gonna say it is a DC 15 to pick up, just to be able to pick it up. DC 17 brings it to your waist, DC 19 or DC 20 brings it where that guy brought it up, and then 20 and above, you get it. You can actually get it up over your head.
I've got this.
You drop it on your. No, you didn't roll. You didn't get in that fail. But yeah, it doesn't budge.
Barrick is going to just let it drop.
It
Take a
didn't
deep
budge.
breath.
You can't let it drop. It didn't move.
That's 2 out of 3.
And he's
Barrick.
going to reach his hands down, and his hands are like you see. For those watching, his hands on the boulder, you kind of notice that there start to be some like ice buildup on it, and his eyes kind of get a little bit intense. And he's going to
As you're powering up just to fuck with you, Chaka's like, "Do you want the elf to help you?"
Oh shit.
doesn't need any chiding to assist him.
Just get it up to your waist. After all that, you get it down. It's like, well, you got it up at least.
That's what she said.
Good hope.
That's never been a problem.
Are you sure?
You're not there, for one. Two, if there's anybody in this group who knows, it's definitely Callie. Callie got a full handful.
At this point, Chaka's quite drunk, Kelly.
There's been
so
3
you-
TikToks made about it.
You do feel
Okay.
an arm kind of go around your waist, like holding you. Do you react to it? Do you do anything to it? Do you punch him in the nose? Do you let it happen? What do you do?
I think it's a good question.
Do you let the dice decide?
No, not at this point. No, she's still playing hard to get. So yeah, she will agilely kind of do a little twisty dance thing, go under his arm and go get another drink.
He kind of chuckles and he follows you to the bar. Okay, Turnick, you see a kind of very, very tan horsewoman. Not horsewoman, but like the horseman.
Sure.
Not a centaur. It's
Shucks.
Darn.
Yeah, no,
Always wondered.
that's in Rise of Tiamat. That's Stevie's character. That's Mickey's character, Stevie. But yeah, built like Xena Princess Warrior. How tall is Turnick again?
Hell yeah.
It's hold on. Very, very important point of clarification. Turnick Spencer absolutely doesn't know who Xena Warrior Princess is.
Actually, I do know who
Xena
she
Warrior.
is. I haven't seen
It's
it
that.
though. I know who.
Not a chance.
I know of the character.
Good old Lucy.
Do you watch any wrestling, Turnick at all?
No.
No, you don't watch wrestling.
No.
Okay, well I can't even use that reference then. Okay, well
No.
Xena, you
Gina,
released-
No, I
Gina
know- I
Carano?
know.
Use Gina Carano.
Yeah,
It's
I guess.
It's a very tan Ronda Rousey.
There you go. Very tan round around.
No, I mean, yeah. She's not Rhea Ripley size, but yeah.
That name means nothing to me.
Ronda Rousey
So
or Rhea Ripley?
either of them.
Both
Um,
of those, actually.
You don't know Ronda Rousey?
He's not
Xena
in
Warrior
the sports.
Princess
Haven't
is?
you figured this out?
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
don't-
Ronda
I don't-
Rousey's been in like movies and stuff. So
what movie has she been in? I mean, nothing major. This is garbage. She's MMA. That's what she's most known for. And then
Yeah.
talking shit about WWE. So how tall is Turnick?
Like he's like just under 6 feet. I'd say, or like 5. We'll say like 5'9". not super
5'9"?
tall.
That's where we're going. I feel like I've asked this question before.
Probably have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 5'9". Yeah. She is just a hair taller than you. She's about almost 5'11". She's not quite 6 foot.
Sure. Okay.
And you see her kind of. She grabs your tail and she kind of sidles up next to you. She's like, "Well, hello. I've never met a lizard folk before."
Well, I hear that we're not common here. You know, my home's not super far away. Probably what? How many miles? What? 4 days travel? 5 days travel?
Well, it looks like you need a drink.
Oh, absolutely, I do.
That's what I think. And this one. Come on, why are you not working?
Just move me on top of whoever was there.
Sit on their lap.
Also, Turnic loves to make fun of Bear for being short. Turnic is like 4 inches taller than Barrick.
Yeah, but come on, it's a dwarf. You know how? Come on, but you are obviously the shortest of the group, and you're a dwarf. So, I mean, dwarves are known. And she pounds a drink right in front of you, Turnic.
Oh. Oh, you know, I was just thinking about ordering one of these a minute ago. Well, let me see here. Take. And I'm gonna chug it right on down my guzzler. Hold on. How do I?
Just like any other item, you could just use it in your inventory.
Right. No, I was just trying to find where it went in my inventory. Must target a token before you. Why is it saying it's an attack?
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, target yourself. Just target yourself.
Target yourself.
All right.
I can actually change that to self, and it won't do that. I gotta go and change all the drinks.
All right. Use ability.
Yeah, it's giving
why
2
is
for
it-
some reason. I don't know. Just roll the first one. I'll delete the second one.
Bum, bum, bum. 22.
Ooh, you down it. You feel the burn. You're feeling good, but it doesn't affect you. She's like, "Ha ha! You are definitely a man for me." She
It's
grabs
good.
another one.
It's good. You know, I think I should have another.
I think so
Bring
too.
it on.
It makes sense to me. Let me fix this so it works again.
Definitely. You should definitely have another one, Turnic.
Hey, you want one too, Callie? Come on. Ask that guy beside you right to get one.
Let's do it.
Self. There we go. Now that should work right. Is Barrick making another attempt at the boulder? While Turnic's downing some moxies.
He was making another attempt at the boulder. He was gonna do another one. Where? Oh, right here.
This again, you start to budge. It goes up half an inch from the ground.
He has no shame, so he's going to just do it again.
And you again, just like the last one, you get it up to your waist. It's gonna.
Finally.
So
Now he fucking
finally.
one-hands it over his head and spins it like a goddamn basketball.
I will say there is some fatigue after all the ones. You do get it up over your head. I'm not going to take that away from you. But you did not just put it up over your head over basketball.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's the icy patch on it, and he just kind of spins it on top of there.
You do get it up, and Chaka's like, "Finally! It took you how many tries?"
You must not know a lot of dwarves. We're not prone to giving up. We're not ashamed of not achieving on the first try.
Hmm.
How old are you?
Who? Chaka?
Yeah.
I will say he is 28.
Pretty sure I have ulcers that are older than you are. Definitely blisters that are older than you are.
As he lifts it up over his head
Callie's
on the
gonna
first try. He looks at you and smiles and drops it and takes a drink.
You know, Barrick, maybe you just need to relax. Here, come have a drink with me, Barrick. Maybe tomorrow it'll be better for you.
Barrick is
can
just
we also-
participating, and everyone is giving him shit for not doing the best.
And
I
you
don't
can see
understand
the
what's
roll.
happening here.
Can we appreciate that Barrick had the advantage on modifiers every time? He only has +4.
Actually, it didn't actually apply it on the last
dude.
one, but whatever. It does. Again, Barrick doesn't care.
I see +6 on all those rolls. What are you talking about?
So Callie, after
Callie, yes.
after Barrick does his spin on there, she walks over and she kisses him on his forehead, and she says, "I knew you could do it."
And
then when
Chaka
Chaka
says,
does his,
I did it on my first
she
try.
goes,
And he leans in.
"Mm,
And he
Good job."
winks at Barrick.
I'm confused as
This
to
is
what
just a
you're
lot of
showing off.
testosterone with these riders. It's
Yeah,
just-
Barrick is like way too old to give a shit about any of this.
Yeah, they have no clue of that. They don't care.
Yeah.
Every
Barrick's
single
like,
male in the Sha'alar
okay,
society is a fucking barrel of testosterone. Everything is a strength of manliness and skill. So it's just how they see it. Doesn't matter. You're not being phased by it does not even register with them. Turnick, are you gonna drink that Moxie?
Will, let's do it.
Again, just do the first one.
Aha.
Succeeds again. He's doing pretty good. She's liking you. I like a man that can hold his liquor. Telos, are you doing anything? Or are you just leaning against that wall, waiting to be a
I'm
target
just
again?
leaning against the wall. Remember, I've got a lot going on in my mind after that visit to the temple. So,
Well,
I'll have another drink though. I've got drinks still in my inventory, so I'll have another
Okay.
drink.
See Talos reach into his bird butt and pull out a drink.
right on the Fueca.
so quite a bit of time has passed now at this point. It is about 9 o'clock
I'll
at
make
night
one more.
at this point.
One more. Yes.
Ooh.
You guys are holding your liquor great tonight. You're just slamming these things. So as it starts to get dark, the woman, Talos, she kind of grabs you by the hand and starts leading you upstairs. Do you follow or do you
Talos.
resist? I mean, Turnick.
Turnick.
Talos?
No,
They both start
Turnick.
with a T. You know what I say?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was
Turnick
actually
follows.
looking at the chat log, and the Talos' Constitution save throw was right in front of my face, so it was kind of a Freudian slip.
Yeah, Turnick's gonna follow and be like, you know what, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.
Oh my God, Turnick's gonna get some for the first time this entire campaign.
Not true. Not true.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know.
Let's see. Let's let him roll for it. See how
I mean,
long he
Turnick-
lasts.
I don't think
Turnick is-
the
Turnick is getting some willingly for the first time.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
boy.
And Kelly, Chaka is also not like the woman grabbing by the hand and leading upstairs, but kind of whispering sweet nothings, trying to see if you would want to.
Aren't we all staying in the same room?
Yeah, you're all coming up to the room.
Yeah.
So,
This is a
We're
bonding
making-
experience.
I'm making alchemists. Making
I think Talos is going to stay in the bar all
say-
night.
No, I will say the woman
There'd be more than one sticky, flammable substance in that room tonight.
took Turnic to her own room.
Oh, her own room? I thought you were going to say to her
Yeah.
house. I was like, damn.
No,
Oh,
no,
man,
no.
We better check on
Turnic over here. It looks like a guy, but it's not.
Looks like a guy,
Oh,
but
no.
it's not. Whoa.
Whoa.
Dun-na, dun-na. Dude looks like a lady. Dun-na, dun-na. Dude looks like a lady. Walking through on the shore.
But
The
Chaka
picture
did not
is the
secure a
crumb
room
on
for
the
himself here
door.
tonight because he is he was sleeping with his men outside as the Shalar tend to do.
Hey, whatever Chaka likes to do with his men is between Chaka and his men.
Ah,
They sleep outside.
Hey, man, however they
dirty,
do
dirty
it, wherever
bird.
they do it, it's up to them.
Listen, it's not like you and
Coda.
Coda. Okay, that's not what's happening here.
Okay, I made one more. One more.
Babe, if you want, just duplicate that flask and put
Yeah.
those put that information in it and change the name of the duplicate, and then
Okay.
I'll add the effects to it later. Or you can just
Okay.
put the information in there and change
it.
the name. Just duplicate the flask.
Yep. And then I'll edit it.
So Chaka, you do not have your own room here.
Not at the moment, no.
Go rent
You should
one.
remedy that.
Oh, damn.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, persuasion.
He yes, for you. He really wants it, so DC it's not high. DC 12.
DC 2.
12. Not that low. It's not that he's not that hard up.
I mean, it kind of seems it.
No, he's not hard up. He just really wants her. There's a difference.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, persuasion, my loves.
Ooh.
Look at that.
oh.
Damn.
Without hesitation, he leans over to the bar. He's still looking at you. And he tells the bartender, "You're sweet, please." He pays for the sweet.
Does it have a hot tub in it?
No, it actually does have a tub in it. Kelly will see it when she comes
With
upstairs.
water?
Soap.
With hot water?
He did get soap. I forgot about that.
It's fine.
See, it would come in handy. She knew it would come in handy.
Oh my God.
Yes, I did.
And I did not
Someone-
plan this based on the soap. It's just serendipity.
Don't drop the soap.
Someone is dropping it.
Serendipity.
Yeah. If you want to go up the
Someone
stairs,
is
Kelly, and bring your token upstairs.
Yeah, well, okay.
Can everybody untarget me, please?
Nah.
No.
I'm gonna shoot eyes at Barrack.
Callie, untarget me before you go upstairs.
Hey,
There you
don't
go.
want me doing anything to you.
No. We don't need like your lightning going off in the middle of, and then all of a sudden I get struck by lightning.
She doesn't want it. He doesn't want an orgasmic clench,
probably not.
an orgasmic accidental misfire.
Yes.
They got to go around. Don't do what Hope did. Got to go around.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody.
You always have to walk away from the square. So yeah, he takes you down
Okay.
here, this room down here at the end. I love the way these rooms lined up too. Like your room looks like your guys' room that you bought is like, or you got is like this like shabby fucking common room with fucking 8 beds and shit. And Callie, look at your room. Or the room check I got.
Is that a fireplace right there at the bottom?
Oh, the one you're in?
No. In Callie's room. The big,
Oh, in Callie's room?
Head there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The lights. Oh yeah, the lights not on.
Like, to the
Actually,
south
I should.
there,
You know what?
there's a
Actually,
fireplace with the-
hold on. I don't want you in that one. The other one's better. So let's.
Yeah, that one's better.
That one's lit already. So let me put
Hell
you down
yeah.
there. Hold on. Stop.
Give me a
moving.
better room.
Okay, you froze me because you were going to move you at the same time. I was going to move you. Hold on.
Okay.
You froze my screen by trying to
Hands
move
are
your choke
off.
at the same time I was moving it. I had to reload. So a moment.
I went upstairs, but can't see myself now.
I see you.
Are you John Cena?
I see you.
I understand you guys can see me. I'm saying I can't see the second floor.
Refresh.
Bear could be moving down the hallway, but just kind of connecting with Callie to make sure she's all right.
There you go. Okay, Callie, there you go.
I still can't see the second floor. But...
There's like animal furs on the bed. The fireplace is lit and stuff, so it's just a better looking room. there's a little vanity
It's
over here.
Great.
Here's a tub.
It's a very nice room, Lunga.
He bought the best room in
Very nice
the
room.
suite.
Yeah, he did. So much room.
There's so much room for activities.
She only needs 4 hours of meditation, y'all.
4
Yeah,
hours.
so she can keep
Prepare
going.
for 30 seconds.
All right. So did you see yourself yet, Barrick, or no?
No,
I'll
I'm
move
still on
you
the
here a
main
little bit.
floor.
You're still on the main floor. Okay, let me move you back downstairs.
Yeah, I don't see him down here.
Okay, go and now go into the stairs again, Barrick.
Now it says token collide. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yay.
No, you went down again. Go up. Why does everyone keep going the wrong way? You
Uh,
walk away
no,
from the
now-
square. No, down
I'm-
here.
Down, Barrel,
Go,
down,
you gotta go to
Down.
your left.
and to the left.
I'm on the
Down
second
into the
floor
left.
now. Relax.
Yes, but you were trying to go to the wall. Everyone keeps walking to the wall.
Yeah, Bear could just be going to the room.
Oh, and by the way, there is a communal bath. By the way, here, if anyone needs to take a bath, that's the bathtub, the sauna, if you will.
Oh, gosh.
This is your room where Hope's at, Barrick. In case you're looking for it.
Bear
Oh,
could
that's
go in.
right next door.
Yeah. The walls are pretty thick, though.
Bear
If you're
could
too
go
loud,
in
we will hear
and
you.
just drop his gear, like in the corner, and then go to the sauna in just his skivvies.
Hope
Because
she's
again-
occupied.
No shame.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually know if anybody knows.
I think you guys have done and traveled enough together to where I don't think anyone cares at this point.
pretty tight at this point, I think.
And unless Talos wants to do something else, I will say the night proceeds.
No. Nope, just chilling.
Okay.
Just sitting at the
Dallas.
table drinking.
Talos is downstairs watching TikToks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna find him there in the morning, passed out.
yeah, oh, yeah. Here, I'll have another drink too.
Not the
I mean, I got all
first-
these
not
drinks that
the-
I
not
bought.
the first time we've had to deal with that.
Another
I
drink
got
from the bird.
one
bud.
left. This is my last one for now. God damn it! I'm not targeting myself. What the fuck? Stupid ass thing.
I'm assuming Talos did come to bed at some point.
No, he's
I
gonna
don't
be.
know why
he's got-
it is prompting everyone for Constitution saving throws the next morning. Maybe for hangovers.
I wasn't drinking.
I don't know.
Eric
Ignore him.
actually also wasn't drinking, so
Ignore him.
I mean,
We haven't even done a long rest. So throughout the night, Hope is going to use the
No,
rest
I
of her
really kind of
spells
feel
to
like
put into her
that's really
rings
funny.
Okay.
to store up magic in her ring, and
Mm.
so I did my spells, I did my potions, my spells, and she's going to be looking at her spell book and checking on her spells and rearranging some stuff.
All right, Turnick, you were wowed. Not since your wife have you had a night this exciting.
Why is it doubling everything up? It must be a forge thing.
Why do you have exhaustion?
Because I didn't go to sleep.
Oh, you didn't sleep. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think perhaps. Let me check something.
But I still do the long rest, right? To get all my shit back, right? I just have exhaustion, correct?
Well, you have an exhaustion because you didn't go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't go to sleep, you don't get your stuff back. That's what it means.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Whatever
I'm
you.
just double
Yeah.
checking.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, I have most of my stuff still because we did a long rest recently, and then the next battle wasn't exactly rough. But yeah, why did it add it twice?
It's something with the concentration. I told you the concentration shit is
No, but it added exhaustion twice as well.
because
I
it's
clicked it.
doubling up on concentration checks, like Constitution checks, concentration.
What does exhaustion have to do with that, though? I went up to effects in my bar, clicked exhaustion 1, and it did it twice as well.
It's convenient effects. Any effects that get added to you or
Okay, but you kept saying Constitution, and
because
nothing
I'm
to do with
just because
Constitution.
that's what was on the thing. But it's I also said concentration. It's just any kind of effects. It's having.
There you go. Any
issues
kind of effects. There
with.
you go. Okay.
Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to play with that later or ask some people and find out why he's doing it. But I don't know why he's doing it.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Okay, but it seems to only be happening right now when you guys are eating or drinking or anything like that. It's weird. It's because it wasn't
Like,
happening.
It's
the
a
rest of the game.
scene. It's like
I don't
it's
know.
a scene only. It's because that's how it's broken down. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Each one is technically a scene.
Each scene has different
Yeah.
stuff happening in it.
stuff
Yeah.
happen. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, stuff that's on you carries over to another scene, but
Sure.
something with the scene
but-
is just yeah. I don't know. All right, so it is the next morning. Callie, you're feeling pretty damn good too. Chaka is very
Turnic.
virile.
Yeah.
Virile.
Whereas Captain
his rap
Phineas was a lovemaker.
Name Captain Phineas.
This was very what's the word I want? Feral.
Dothraki like. If you saw Game of Thrones.
You know what? That's not a problem.
You crazy elf, you.
He's a little singed as well.
It's a little singed.
He took it in stride.
Listen, she has.
Yes, his motto
she
is
has
no
had
pain,
a
no
long
gain.
life, and there are things that still need to be done before she dies.
like a Shala rider.
Bucket
Her
list.
bucket list.
Anymore.
I'm curious now how long this list of Callie's is.
Whereas Turnic, other than being violated, all he's ever been with is his wife, and she's dead now, so he finally. You got a little something, something.
Something.
All right, so do you guys want to make your way, or you want to check out the market again, or what do you want to do?
I thought we were getting inside scoop on this black market.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure Chaka will gladly show you now. Show us now where the black market is. Chaka. On the walls.
Yeah, I thought that's
Okay.
what was happening. Was we were getting
Yeah.
Yeah,
introduced to the black market.
yeah. So he
To the bath first.
okay. Well, Hope apparently is taking a bath
Are you
first.
coming, Chaka?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be opening up the map for you guys.
It's fine. Kelly's gonna peek in at Barrack.
Callie already had a nice relaxing bath since they had their own private one.
Eric sleeping on top of the covers, full buck.
Full buck.
Boy, I'm glad I didn't go to bed.
Why do I feel there's snoring involved here too?
So when Hope was done, she got out and she's like, "Nope, I'm done seeing that. Go ahead and take a bath instead. Get out of here."
In the community bathroom.
Barrack.
Yes.
You could still roleplay yourself in the rooms if you guys want. I'm just changing the map.
How dare you?
Okay. Come have breakfast.
I could use some.
Sausages. Oh.
Barrack dons his clothes and heads down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kelly's
Chaka
so
orders
interesting.
around Chaka orders a round of breakfast. It's not. There's no sausages, Turnic. It's not your regular kind of breakfast food that they have. But there is like bison steak,
Okay.
some flatbread, and greens. That's the Sha'alar traditional breakfast.
Sounds like it's someone's traditional dinner.
They're meeting
Does the
lunch
dinner
and their
include
hearty
sausages
lunch.
All right. Anyway, yeah, Turnic will just eat it and be like, this is quite definitely different for the breakfast I'm used to. Quite interesting.
Well done, by the way. They cook it well done.
Very chewy.
You need that carbon in the morning. It's the blood pumping.
Disgusting.
Thought they would have it raw. Jeez Louise.
Not for breakfast, no. they cook their steak more rare for dinner. for breakfast. The carbon. The carbon is important for to get you going. Not a glass of OJ. It's carbon. Carbon scoring on the steak. You see, well done steak
terrible.
is very chewy, very tough. So it's that mastication, that exercising of the mouth in the morning wakes you up. If you have to fight your breakfast, you're ready for the day.
Nothing like some
Of
good
course,
mastication in
absolutely.
the morning to wake you up. You said it, not me, Lunga.
I said mastication, yes.
That's
Completely
what I
different
said.
word than what you're
That's-
trying to.
That's what I said
allude
too.
to.
I don't know what you're trying to imply.
There was definitely sausage before then.
There sure was.
You know what?
I
Kurt
fast
didn't know about
forwarded
it.
through the night for a reason, but that's okay.
One
all the
does not
sordid
simply,
details.
One does not simply fade to black with this group.
No. No. And
Apparently not.
listen, despite my facial expressions, I don't blush from this stuff. Obviously, it does not bother me. However, it comes out when I don't expect it. Where it just bam comes out, and so it's like wow, and I love how I don't have to. I don't have to lead the horse to water. I just point. Yeah, it's about a mile that way, and instant. I mean, it's just runs.
Yeah.
You guys run to it. So
The only one that didn't bite was Hope because she had something else to entertain her time.
well, it's not about doing
I'm
the
sorry.
deed. It's
Hey,
the
no.
sordid
I'm so-
details.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lunga. It's a mile away. You were like, "Hey, there's a woman in the room." They drool.
For both Turnick and Callie, I gave them the option to accept or decline, and however they wanted to accept or decline, they both accepted.
Rewind the tape.
That's exactly what happened. Rewind it. Go clip it. That's exactly what
You
happened.
gave the three of us, and Hope declined.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with that? Come on,
She
Hope.
had to make potions for you guys
She
for
was
the
busy.
battle coming up.
Priorities.
Mm.
She's the one responsible
yeah.
one.
I mean, listen, the one
Whoa,
that almost
that's
gets everyone
amazing.
killed, be happy that she's looking to give you guys something that'll
for
perhaps
what?
maybe.
Rewind.
No, yeah, I'm no objections.
All right, so you're in the market now, I'm assuming, right?
Just like I have no objections participating.
Or are you still masticating?
in the culture? I mean, no, we're good.
Oh, I'm still chewing on that.
It was a very good breakfast.
Eric
Okay,
has
so if-
no further need for mastication.
Chaka leads you down an alleyway,
Chewing.
down this way. You can pass through right here where I'm marking. You can pass through right here to this building, and you notice there's a new marker down here.
Ooh.
In the back alleys
is there a
of-
break marker?
Shalien.
Great. Can we go to break?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
we can.
neat.
Sorry, you are still delayed, Kelly, so I don't
Thank
hear it until after you say it. All right, so we will take intermission,
Damn it.
and we will be back.
Fucking pizza.
That leads you into Rezhazi's. And you see it's kind of dimly lit in here. And I need to adjust some prices here because
We can't even see it yet.
Yeah.
you mean you can't access it?
Yeah,
Not
when
on
we
the
click
list
on
of
it, nothing
Shaolin shop.
happens.
Oh, okay. I gotta remember to add it. There you go.
Oof. What do we got here?
Yeah, it's kind of dimly lit. You just see
Ooh.
there's like just a few people in there, and everyone kind of eyeballs each other warily as people walk about.
Tattoo?
You see a much older
Oh my goodness gracious.
gentleman behind a counter. He just watches you as you come in, doesn't say anything.
Oh, I want this so bad.
Damn, portable RAM. We went right for it.
Son of a bitch, look at these.
And gentleman, as you're going to buy it, he's like, "Are you familiar on how to use this?"
I want one so bad.
If you have some instruction, I'm not opposed to hearing it.
Well, yes, the RAM is 4 gold pieces. To learn how to use it is 20.
Let me just check my inventory to see how much money I have. Sure.
Okay. So you can just take 20 out of your inventory. And he pulls out a rolled up parchment and he hands it to you. If you have any questions, it's all detailed there. If you have any questions, let me know before you leave and I will explain.
Is it what's on the sheet there?
Yeah, pretty much.
No. It's a cop out.
Well, if you didn't have the instructions, you wouldn't get the automatic bonus. You would basically have to do a check to see if you get the bonus. So, come on, dude. It's a fucking black market shop. You think things are just going to be? Of course, they're going to try to get some other gold out of you.
I'm gonna get 5 oil flasks.
Why is the magnifying glass 100 gold?
Why not?
Why not?
God, I
Shit,
want
he's got
tattoos
you
so
there.
badly.
Oh my god, those are so expensive.
Yeah, absorbing tattoos are like really powerful shit. So unfortunately, I had to go with the standard pricing for them that's in the books.
Ridiculousness.
All right, I'm good.
Jealous I can't get any of that, but yeah. I'm good with making my own potions.
Of course, what kind of shop wouldn't have poison? You gotta love caltrops. They're the cartoon little spike balls you throw out in the hallway.
They're jacks, man.
Very pointy
Yes.
jacks, but yes. Or Legos. Modern day Legos is the
Yes.
Modern day.
It's funny you say
yes,
that. I
exactly.
was watching a D&D campaign, and they used Legos. They used like just a bag
As
of loose
caltrops.
Legos as caltrops, in like a
they track.
classy-
Those motherfuckers hurt.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had to make, I think it was like you had to make like a wisdom saving throw or charisma saving throw to like see if you like didn't you like see if you swore after you stepped on him or something like that. That's so funny. I got what I need.
And as you guys are walking and talking, you find out that the
Me too.
clan leader that volunteered one of his men to come with you was from Chaka's clan, and Chaka's took it upon himself, so he's going to be the one guy that comes with you guys.
Oh.
One of the two.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Well.
Meanwhile, Omala's just been following you guys the whole time. He hasn't said a word. He felt very left out. It's like you guys made new friends, and
Barrick's gonna hand Omala.
You know, he could have stepped up.
Barrick's gonna hand Omala one of the things that caltrops and one of the oil flasks.
oh yay! He thanks you.
You've proven yourself quite useful as of late, and your presence has not gone unnoticed.
I've been through some shit, man.
Certainly have. It's what you signed up for, but you know.
Pretty much.
No, he meant about after when he got captured and thrown in there, and Gator came out.
Fine,
You
we
know,
got you
it's just
out.
he's.
Gotta love Gator.
You know, it's times like these I always like sit here wondering. It's like, are you guys waiting for me, or is there something you guys want to do, or?
I'm good.
I'm
nothing
done.
going
I was
on.
waiting for anybody else to say
Oh
anything.
yeah, we already did our shopping stuff, and I made my potions. I'm excited now. I just want to use this shit.
I said I was done, and nobody else said anything. So
I'm very glad.
So I'm
that
assuming you
just
make your
kept
way
us
then.
checking.
yes.
Yep.
Huzzah! Onward.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready to do this.
Yeah, Omala's not even with our tokens.
Not at the market. He's not. No. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this next map. It's gonna look very familiar, but it's not where you guys are at. This is on the road. I'm just not making a whole new map
yeah.
for endless plainlands that all look the same.
This is what it looks like anytime I drive anywhere around me. Just farms and hills
What the hell?
and farms and hills. Canola.
Canola.
Why did he go off the map?
Canola and corn.
All right. I thought I had this all set up, but I did not. So. Come on. Almost done. Almost done. Sorry, guys.
Forgive you this time.
This time.
Okay. So you travel throughout the day, your first day, and evening comes. Pretty uneventful. And you find a nice.
How much travel is it to?
That was about 50 miles, so you did about 25 miles the first day. Which is about average walking distance for it. So yeah, so you guys travel and find a place for the night to make camp. During this time, Callie, you feel your little sending stone start to kind of vibrate as the matron is a calling.
Shit. Okay, she will close up the flap on her tent
Well, there's no tent. You guys are out in the open.
and take it out. I have
We're
a
out in the open.
two-person tent. So, I don't know.
Well, you
Okay,
can put up
if
a
that
tent
doesn't
somewhere.
work, then I will. I mean, if we're
I mean,
all
yeah, if you-
camping
I mean,
out
if you wanna
under the
put up your tent,
stars,
that's
I'll
fine.
just walk. I would just. I mean, she's been doing that. It's just a nice little. There. Okay.
There's
so
your tent.
She's set up.
So only 2 people can fit in that big thing?
My God,
It's like
Okay,
your
fine. I will make it smaller.
that's a
There.
very big tent.
Okay, there you go. That's more believable.
Yeah.
We already know who the second person is that's going in that tin. Just keep it down in there, will you?
No, it's just me in here right now.
Okay, so yeah, you turn it on, and the D&D version of the hologram, the matron mother appears, like the Emperor in Darth Vader's film.
You have done well, Padawan.
You have not brought me the soul manga.
Oh no, please don't. Oh no. No.
Are you familiar with the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
And so she's like, you see her face is quite stern. Calliope, where have you been? I tried messaging for a few days and I got no response. This was obviously during your time in the prison.
Clearly. We were captured for a while.
Captured.
To another.
A Duminari sorceress captured with your friends? How did this happen?
And I will tell her about our trip to the temple and about retrieving all of the information that we found and what we faced there, and how we came when we were coming back. We were surrounded. They took us by surprise. There's nothing I could do.
You fill her into everything up to this point where you're at now and all the other stuff, or just up to that?
Well, we could continue the conversation if you.
I just want to know
like.
before I respond. Obviously,
but yeah,
that's why I just want to know
basic-
if you stop there.
Well, what I stopped there because that answers her question of how a Illuminati sorceress, with all of my friends, could be captured.
Sawyer, you are no closer to finding the soulmonger then.
We don't know where it is yet. We think it might be in Morningstar, but we have no definitive proof. After we were captured, we managed to escape and fled through the jungle. We're now with the Shalar riders in Shalian.
So you're not even in the Cardian Empire anymore, where
Mother,
the
we came
soulmonger
across
is.
the Red Woman. But they're looking for us. They're on to us. We need a different plan of approach. But Mother, what of the Red Lady? We've seen her here. Has she come to Dominos yet?
No, she is not.
God.
Her hands should be full with the Shalar. I do not see her making her way down to Duminari that easily. But elves have been disappearing, and it is attributed to her. God knows what they've been doing with them. Perhaps you being there could be a boon, but it also brings us further away from finding the soulmonger. I'm very disappointed, Calliope.
Hey, Mother, are we sure we even want to hold on to it when we find it?
Did I ask for your input? Have you become a matron since last we spoke?
No, Mother.
Since you are there, and there's no returning to the Cardian Empire anytime soon, I suppose you could find out more about the Red Lady. Perhaps find out what's happened to the elves that have been disappearing.
What a father. Is he safe?
He is fine. He sends his love. I must go now. I will contact you again in 2 days' time.
Yes, my queen.
And it fades out. And it goes dark. What are y'all doing around the campfire while Kelly's having this intense conversation and no one knows anything about?
I'm playing my lute.
Yes, as tents are so well known for their sound insulating capabilities.
We're not in a tent.
She is.
He was.
But she wasn't like
Oh.
yelling. I mean, I sounded like it, but she wasn't yelling.
Yeah, I'm just playing my lute.
I mean,
tuning it.
unless I'll say this, your passive perceptions weren't enough to notice it. Let me just check everyone's passive just to make sure. Or just tell me what it is.
Mine is not.
I see it. Yeah, 9, definitely. Yeah, the highest is Turnic at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I would say
passive is 15.
Turnic. Okay, you guys, the rest of you notice nothing. Turnic, you notice there's some intense conversation going on with Callie and Callie. You couldn't make out the words,
Sure.
but you know she's talking to someone inside the
Sure.
tent.
Where am I?
And Turnic would have respected her privacy and not.
Are
tried
you not
to
on the map?
find
Oh,
it.
you're not. I didn't. I was wondering why it was missing one. Okay, let's get you on there. You're not on the map.
I was
There we go.
still asleep at the bar. Forgot him.
No, I was at the market.
I know.
There we go.
I have a question about one of the poisons you gave me. Takes 10 3d6. What the fuck is 10 3d6?
Okay, no. Babe, that number's always before the 3D the whatever d6 is. That's the average, whatever the number. If you look at your weapons, it'll say does 8 2d4 damage or something. It's that's the number in the front is the average of what the die is, what the die roll is. So 3d6, the average out of a 3d6 is a 10. So it'll average out to doing 10 damage. If you roll it 100 times, it's going to do 10 more often than not. That's what it means. That's all. It's not you don't have to worry about that number.
Okay, I was very confused.
Yeah.
It's just a way to like quickly visualize an estimate of what your damage would be.
Right. Like sometimes people
I
just looking
just-
at the die don't know how powerful it is. But if you see the number, you're like, oh, okay. If you're comparing two weapons, like especially if they're two different types of die, like if one's a 2d8 and one's a 3d6, you're like, well, which one does more actually? So you look at that number and it tells you which one's on average stronger.
Okay, I've never seen it like that. This is since I'm still like new to D&D, so I was all like, wait a minute, that confused me. I go,
New to D&D. We've been playing for 3 fucking years, babe.
but I've never seen it described that way.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm like, wait a minute, that makes no sense to me. 10
If you look in you don't see it in Forge that often, but if you look in D&D Beyond, all of them shit that. Everything has every weapon, every thing that does damage, anything, it'll have that number first and then the die.
Okay, that makes okay.
Does Callie come out of the tent after her conversation?
Yeah, after about 10 minutes she does, and I don't know that you've ever seen her kind of like this.
Can I roll an insight check?
She's much more subdued than she has been.
Lunga?
Yeah, of course you can roll an insight check. Callie, are you gonna? You said you said you came out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After about
Well,
10
I'm gonna
minutes.
bring you out. And can you
she's
hold on
just-
before you roll? I can do contested rolls. I never can get to click contested because you're always guys are so quick to roll before we even get to it.
Well, an insight check is I would roll it anyway, and then she can roll whatever.
I know, but there's an actual mechanic here. Well, watch. I'll show you. So you're doing insight, and Callie, you can it would technically be like a deception if you're trying to hide it, or are you just looking at her trying to do it, or you say something, Barrick?
I mean, Barrick would see that she is distraught and just kind of is everything okay?
Okay. So you can either do a deception or a persuasion, whichever. Tell me which one you want to do.
Deception.
Okay. All right. So watch. See, like I do this, and look.
So you're not going to let me use the 20 I just rolled?
I will just roll that one. It's just so you guys see how it works. Okay. Well, even with a 20.
It's fine.
Oh man, why am I so good at this? I mean, So she says that she's fine, but she's just gonna kind of sit and tuck her knees up and put her hands on her elbows and look into the fire for a little bit.
And Barrick, having very few parasocial relationships, will take a woman at her word when saying she's fine.
Okay. It's so stereotypical. Are you fine? I'm fine. Okay. What typical guy?
Hope is gonna go foraging to see if she can find stuff outside because she likes to do that when we're out. She likes to go
Jesus
walking
Christ!
around.
Every fucking time.
Every time. This is one of Hope's things. She likes to walk around. She likes to look.
Okay, so I guess I gotta pull. Now I gotta pull out that journal now.
Every
Talos
time
is
Hope
gonna
does this.
turn in for the night. Away
Okay.
from the light,
Actually,
you know, 'cause
yeah.
he's
Tell us.
exhausted.
There was something I was going to ask that too. Oh, give me 1 second here. That's the potion crafting table. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go.
Here's what I'm gonna do actually. Here's the
Why don't I have a little button to make it bigger? Like, oh, there it is. All right, so let's see. Grasslands.
You made the hunt just for yourself?
No,
Okay,
you can go on the honey hunt.
I mean, you all can come
tell
in.
us that fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
nice.
She sees Callie's
Am
tattoo
I allowed
next
in?
Leoman's
Hi.
tiny
Yes,
hut
you're
right
allowed
next to
in.
hers.
You're allowed in.
I'm allowed in.
Everybody's allowed in.
roll a D100.
Terry's gonna go in and
It's a-
snuggle right up beside Talos.
I got it. Figured it out.
Why can't I long rest? I clicked rest. And it says, user Chris Walker lacks permission to update actor. Let me refresh.
Not allowed to sleep.
I'm not allowed to sleep. I'll try refreshing first.
Okay. Okay, so you find one common curative reagents.
There we go. Now it worked.
Put it in the chat for me, and I'll just create one.
I can get rid of my exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay, tell us. So, as far as the previous night when you didn't sleep, what were your thoughts? Did you pray at all to Arduino? Did you, or anything like that? What went on that night?
I did a lot of drinking. I would say I prayed. Yes, I definitely prayed. But being drunk,
Prayers are prayers.
well, no. I got being drunk. I got annoyed when she didn't answer. So, I just, spent the rest of the night playing sad music on my lute.
All right. So yeah. So then give me your exhaustion became inactive when it should be active because you have it right now. So let's put that back on again.
Oh yeah, so I can do
reli-
the. Well, I know to roll this.
I know. Religion check.
Fucking disadvantage.
Ooh, good. Okay. All right. I'll let you know what happens with that in a moment.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my exhaustion off. Thank you.
When you take your long rest, you take a long rest, it'll come off anyway.
I did. It didn't. I did and it didn't.
Oh, okay. I know.
So-
Probably because you selected it.
Manually, yeah. But
Would make sense.
that's the only way to select it. There's no auto exhaustion in this game in Forge, so. Oh.
All right. So at this point, is anyone else doing anything else, or is everyone going to get ready for bed?
Getting ready for bed.
Everyone's all cozied up in the hut next to me. There's a whole other side of the hut. Everyone's like up my butt.
Omala said, "Fuck that. He's coming. He's coming in there too."
There you go. Absolutely. If it's 9 people.
Oh, there should only be 2 Shadow Riders, not 3.
There's only 2.
No, there's 3.
Not. No, there's 3.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, even if there's
you're
3, they can all fit in there because 9 can fit in the hut.
Supposed to have 2 helpers.
I mean, they like being out in the open. Is that
I know,
Chaka will kind of go over to the tent, assuming
What about-
that Kelly is going into the little tent.
Oh, shit. Kelly said, "Fuck Liam's."
Unless she kicks him out, but night before she didn't seem to mind having him in the bed, so he's come back in there.
Wow. She don't need no tiny hut. She got a big chaka.
All right. So as far as now everyone's going to sleep. Kelly, are you doing your 4 hours of meditation now or later in the night?
Oh man.
She'll do it later in the night.
Okay.
In the
She's-
still of the night,
She's
her and Chaka.
upset.
Okay. So
Well, Chaka
we'll
can
say
make
it's-
her not upset.
Yeah, he can do that for sure.
okay. So it's about 11:30 at night. Everyone's soundly asleep. Tell us as you're sleeping, in your exhausted state, finally like getting some rest. You start to dream. And the dream first begins of just a night sky, and you see the North Star. For a moment, you feel like you're waking up looking at the sky, as Liam and Tiny Hut lets you see outside. So
Yeah.
you,
Yeah, I can see out. Yep.
but then you start to see the stars kind of start moving, and you realize this is a dream, that it's not you actually looking at the stars. They all start moving, kind of dancing around the North Stars. It kind of gets brighter and brighter in the sky, and it seems to start to come down and almost lands in front of you. And you're in this clearing. There's no one else there with you. It's just you. And
okay.
it-
Sorry.
Yeah, it almost seems to part like a veil, and you start to see some figures come out. And as your eyes adjust to the brightness, you see the figures are your mother and father and your wife.
Obviously, I know this can't be real, and it's a dream, but the moment I see my wife, I fall to my knees and start sobbing because I know she's not real, and I know I'm never really gonna see her again. And I yell to, I scream, kind of, but nothing comes out. That kind of like frustrated, like scream. And
I just want to make sure it's a frustrated stream, not like the it's a dream and you can't speak in a dream
No,
thing.
no.
Okay.
No. Although it's my younger self scream. It's not like a scream that I would be like if I were to like scream now. It's like my younger self screaming, like I'm reliving.
Sure. Well, I mean, however you see yourself here, you can be.
And I look down and I am my younger self. And then I look around and it's that day again where I have to, where we get taken and my parents are killed.
And as you're watching that, you feel a hand on your shoulder pull you back, and you're once again back in the clearing. Instantly.
And I scream, no, I can save them this time.
And your wife stops you, and she places her hands on your cheek. And she's like, I know you think this isn't real. And yes, you are in a dream. But do you not trust our goddess?
Save you this time.
That is the past. You can't change the past, dearest.
I was there. I just saw it.
You're living in the past instead of living in the here and now. Instead of living in this moment where I stand before you.
I am moving forward towards you. The direction I am going will get me to you faster.
She grabs your cheeks again. She's like, look at me.
I'm the captain now.
Our goddess brought us here for you. This is real.
Our goddess doesn't know what I truly want. I want to be with you. Back with you.
And you will. One day, death does take us all. And your father looks at you and he's like, yet you want to so carelessly run into it.
What else do I have to live for but to make it to death, to be with my family again?
And you think that is what we want for you? You think that is what we want to see is suffering?
I am preventing suffering with the path I am on.
At the cost of your own happiness.
What happiness? My happiness is with you.
And your mother looks at you. If your happiness is with us, we see you every day. You carry us in your heart every day. And all we do is cry for you because you refuse to live.
I stand up. I'm still, like, kind of crumbling on my knees. Essentially, every time I look at him, I'm weak in the legs, and so essentially every time when I got pulled back, I was on my knees, being back there already. So I get up, I pull out my rapier, and I look at it. I say, this sword, this blade, it's my compass to you. It's leading me to you.
It's leading you nowhere but to the abyss. You have a purpose. You are living that purpose. And in order to live that purpose to its fullest, you are one of a few that will bring light into this world. And when your time comes to be with us, as it does for all, you will come happily. But if you continue down this road, Only in the arms of Iran will you end up.
You know, I don't like hearing that. Because of hope. So I walk up, you know, I hear everybody saying these things to me, and with you know with what to do with my rapier, the one I go to is my father, because obviously he was the wisest of all of the elf folk to me, in my eyes, even if he's not, you know.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I say, so Father, how do I, even if I forgive myself, here in this dream, how will I get rid of this curse of this rapier? How will I stop using it for death? Because it is what it is, a tool for death. And if it's a tool for death, it will continue the curse. Must I change my weapon? Must I you spent years learning how to use this blade. But it has brought me nothing but pain. Although it does bring me closer to you.
The power does not lie in the blade. It lies in the wielder. And you will be free of that blade when you choose to finally be free of that blade. Arduina gave you the path to let it go. And we are here before you now. Again, you think this is a dream, and you see him wave, and you see inside a tent.
Astral projection.
And his wife says, I told you we're real. As real as our spirit form can be.
Then how did
Oh my god, they're force ghosts.
She came down in a bubble, dog. Swear in a crowd. She came down in a light of Arduina and dropped them in front of you.
Force ghosts.
Wizard of Oz. Oh boy. So if this is real, how was I able to see the past?
Because we have to speak to you through your dream state. That is the only way the goddess can allow us to have this conversation with you. In your mind's eye. But that does not mean that this is not real. This is not a figment of your imagination.
Then I need you, in my dream, need you to take me to Mount Delos. Just in my dream.
I don't know the significance of that, so you have to tell me.
Well, I'm going to go destroy the sword in the fires of Mount Delos.
It's the One Ring?
It's the one sword to rule them all. I mean, I have to mentally destroy it. You know what I mean? And
yeah. No. I just found that humorous. That's all.
Thanks. I'm meant to be humorous.
So all three of them kind of put their hands on your shoulder, and you see them bow their head, and it swirls in a bright light, and you feel the heat. And
all right.
You're standing at the rim of the pit.
All right. Well, I look at my rapier, and I look back at them.
And as you look, your wife looks at you, and she says, "It was never about the sword. It was always about us. Let it go."
Let it go. Let it go. Sorry. And as she says it to me, and I looking back at her, and I have the rapier out, I just let it go, and it drops into the volcano. And as soon as it does, I wake up. But instead of
You're narrating this now?
no, but I wake up, but I'm still gonna hear shit because it was real. So talk to
Well,
me.
I mean, they
but-
only can speak
yeah.
to you in this dream state, so
God
they
damn
have to
it.
finish. Yeah, they
All
have
right,
to
finish what they're gonna say.
finish what they're,
God damn it.
what they're saying, and so you know the
Trying to be
red
dramatic
fire. You
about
see an explosion, and it blinds you, and then you're back in the field again, with them, and your father says, if you are honest with yourself and you have finally let it go, then you will indeed be free of this curse, and you are free to be the hero you were destined to be. Free to bring joy and happiness to others and the world, which is why you became a bard in the first place. To bring love, joy, and happiness in our memory. And one day, when the fates decide, you will be with us again.
Well, even if I now don't want it to be so, I still could be with you sooner than later. I go into a perilous battle, one that I do not know the outcome of. Just be prepared that you may see me sooner than you wish, and sooner now than I wish.
And your
And
wife
as-
says to you, oh, sorry, continue.
And as I say that, I take off my belt that has my rapier sheath and like let it fall to the ground. And I say, but for now, for tonight, I'll sleep peacefully.
Yeah, so your wife looks at you and she says, again, death comes to us all. As long as you don't run into its arms, it will find you when the time is right, not when you demand it or seek it. Is this journey you're on dangerous? Yes. But that doesn't mean death is guaranteed. Now, perhaps later. But don't be fatalistic to the point of thinking that this is a suicide mission. Because that was the path you were on before. And that is not necessarily the case.
I definitely know now that life is worth living. After speaking with you all. And that I must not be so chaotic with my actions. And perhaps look at the good and the lawful side of things. And fight for what is right instead of fighting to get to you so that I may die sooner to get to you, but fight for what is right like I used to believe in before they killed you. My beloved, my wife.
All is good. All is well, and we will see you again. Fear not. Do what you were meant to do, and do not seek death. That is all we ask. And they fade out.
Okay. And
And you do wake up briefly in a bit of a sweat.
yeah, but here's what's interesting is how normally my rapier is always on me. I wake up and somehow it is by my side now. the belt off and everything by my side.
When you look at it, you no longer feel any of the energy you used to carry on it.
Yeah.
And it just looks like a practicing rapier, like a when you'd see at any rack anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you do notice a glow in the distance. I think you should see that light up there.
Glow in the distance. Oh yes. So to the glow I go.
And within it,
Do I observe
see
this?
another-
Is this happening while I'm awake?
yeah. Are you watching, or are you sitting by the fire? Or are you in the tent with Chaka?
Star saving.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting by the tent. He hasn't pulled me in yet, so.
Yeah. What's your passive? Yeah, you'll notice there's a glow over there.
Good question.
Alright.
Do I notice Talos leaving? Oh, he left the hut. The hut is no longer there.
No, the hut is there. You remember the hut's invisible
No,
from
it
the
can't
outside.
be. If
Or
I
not.
leave
No,
it,
if
If he leaves the hut, then it's
if
gone.
I
Oh.
leaves the hut, it
If
has
he
to
leaves it,
disappear.
it's gone.
Well, that's up to you.
Oh,
If you see that,
do you want to make? I mean,
He definitely left the hut, and I feel like
Yeah.
it makes sense.
it
I
makes
forgot
sense
about
that
the
I
hut,
should.
but
That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me delete it now
Yeah.
too. Will this wake
You guys
everybody else
inside or
up?
out, you would no, they wouldn't notice it.
Okay.
I mean, they might notice that
It gets a little colder.
if yeah,
Oh, colder. Oops.
but that wouldn't necessarily wake everyone up. So yeah, if you read the sword, it has
Yeah,
everything you
I'm
need to
going
know is in there.
And then I need to. So I unequip the rapier of vengeance. How do I unequip?
I'm gonna follow him.
Unequipped. Equipped. Aha! Alright, glasses.
As you look at the saber, you do notice that in the star, on the cross guard, it's the star of Arduino. I will say, this. Give me a history check.
Okay. This is a lot to read about this sword. Holy
Being
crap.
avian, it's a DC 10, so it's not super high.
Okay. Am I still exhausted? No, because I got sleep, right?
Well, you're not gonna be up long. This has only been a few minutes.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Okay. It has something to do with
Wowie.
Arduino, and you recognize the runes as coming from the arcane woods, but you don't know too much about it, and you're gonna have to go back to the temple to get more information
I want to. Let me
about this.
target myself real quick so I can put it in the chat.
Yeah.
There we.
So I'm gonna say
Oh my
this
gosh, that doesn't. get
because
me.
you failed that history check. Equip
Yeah.
just a regular rapier. Because you're not gonna be able to get the effects of this yet. Because one of the things you have to do is you have to attune to it, and it requires a special ritual in the Temple of Arduino.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so unequip it. Let's get rid of, delete the rapier of vengeance. You're saying?
Yeah,
Okay. And then
And
can you
just-
give me
you
a
can go
regular
and
rapier,
yeah, I can do it for you.
please? Just because you're much quicker with it.
Yeah, and while I'm doing that, Kelly did come up and say, "What are you doing?"
Well, you see, I have a very difficult past, and I am finally coming to terms with it, and apparently my goddess has rewarded me for it. And I show her the saber. And so in this, I must.
And if you look at the picture,
to-
it's spectacular. It's got
Oh,
glowy
yeah.
runes on it. And
Yeah,
it's very and it has the inlay in the middle. It has sparkling stars that are glowing in the middle of it.
I must return to the temple at the what's the town called again?
Shalien.
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 Return to the temple at Shalien and attune to its power. I feel
It's amazing.
I am on a new path. One that is less chaotic and more good. More on the path of good. Not always going towards death. Which is odd because Hope and I. It's funny I would be running towards her god of all gods. Now, anyways, I'm sorry that to our friends, my hut, whoops, but I was drawn to this light over here, and I guess, and then he just collapses basically and just stares at the sword and starts sobbing because he knows that he's finally letting his wife go, the death of his wife and his parents and his, what happened in his village all into his wife and wherever she got captured to by the person that killed her because they blamed her for stealing some bread, and she was put to death. He's finally letting all that go and all that anger and vengeance and hatred and stuff.
And you realize you also realize that the priest, the gift that he said that it would be for you,
that was it.
Is this?
Yeah. So, but Talos is very exhausted. And he literally is just gonna pass out right here. He's just gonna pass out right here.
Oh,
He's
right
close
here.
enough. Yeah,
right here.
right here. Just lay down and pass
it is past
Oh,
11 o'clock.
Yes, it is.
We went over, but that was a good RP. I wanted to finish it, and there's gonna be more. We're not done with the night, but we're gonna have to continue that next week.
Excellent.
So
all
we
right.
will end this here and pick it up next week.
Yay!
Can I just sell the Star Saber for the 150,000 gold that it's worth? I know I'm kidding. But
Jesus.
Jesus.
Read all that. It is not
I
something you
will.
want to
That's a
sell.
lot. I will. I'll probably go to D&D Beyond to read it because
It's not in D&D Beyond. I mean, I modeled it after the Moonblade, which is an Elven blade.
Oh, okay.
But
Because there's no way to make the. Oh, I can click the. No wait, cancel. How do I? I can go to edit to read it. That's right. Yeah.
Or you just hover over it, hit the mouse button, and then go.
I know,
over
but then
to
I
the
gotta
left.
use my glass. Like then it's really small though. Text compared to if you click edit, it opens like a nice big screen. Yeah.
You can just control and then scroll, and it'll.
Oh, control works too.
Well, no. For
isn't it?
No,
for
not working for me.
No, not for. No, not for in whatchamacallit.
No.
In Forge, it
yeah,
doesn't
in
do
your
that.
inventory, you just hover over it, hit the
No,
scroll
I mean,
wheel.
I know how to.
In your web browser.
I know that it doesn't work in Forge. I'm saying in the web browser. For me, for when you hover over, like go to a item's description and try and zoom in on it.
No. I'm saying, like, go into your thing, like go into your drop down. Are you on Google Chrome?
I mean, I'm on Edge. It's Chromium based. I know what you're talking about. I know zoom in. I'm holding control and scrolling up, and it's not zooming in.
Yeah, it won't do
the
it
best
on.
way is edit.
Whatever, it's all good. I'm sure.
Edit
I'm sure there's
too.
a way to get you the information.
Yeah, if you just go to edit and then you can read it all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
And it's not that. Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying, Chris, is you can go into your drop-down menu of your browser and hit go to the zoom, and then it'll enlarge everything that's on there. It won't do it in Forge because that's not a control.
Oh, I
that's
see.
built into
Yeah, but
Forge.
you said you control a mouse wheel, and it didn't. That
Well,
didn't
normally,
work.
yeah,
Yes.
normally it would, but because we're on Forge.
So
it won't.
yeah, but if you had
Right.
said, "Oh, control mouse wheel won't work," but if you go here, that would have made more sense. God damn it, Austin.
Well, you were telling me that it wasn't working while I was figuring out what would work. So,
Damn it. That does work, yes. That isn't. It's because Forge overrides the shortcut stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's better than what you had.
Yeah, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
Plus 9 to hit, 1d8 piercing, plus 5, and 1d6 radiant damage. Excellent.
Yeah. But and you also, if you notice this, the Star Saber won't serve anyone it regards as craven, erratic, corrupt, or at odds with themselves or loss of hope. The blade rejects you. You make ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws with disadvantage for 24 hours. If the blade accepts you, you become attuned to it, and the new rune appears on the blade. You remain attuned to the weapon until you die or the weapon is destroyed. Yeah. So it's cool. It's cool.
Saber has
Cool little
one
thing.
rune on his. That's very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely read more. You gain +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with his magic weapon as well. It's 1d6 radiant damage. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. This is I found this a good time being out here to be a part of self discovery for characters. So.
Well, until next time.
There'd be more self discovery for Barrick, but Barrick doesn't tell me anything about Barrick. So
I have been thinking about it. Okay.
No pressure. No pressure.
Till next time.
No pressure. It's actually my own anxiety.
Short,
It's
dark,
not
and
your fault. It
mysterious.
has nothing to do with you or anything you've done.
He just likes to be in control.
It's no. It's not that. It's I enjoy trying to give players not just a storyline, but something that growth for their character.
Absolutely.
You know, story arcs for their characters. And
excellent.
while I could just make shit up, which some DMs would do if they haven't been told anything, I like having input rather than just making it up. Because then I feel like, well, I might do something that you never want. No, I wouldn't want that for my character. Okay, well,
Most
then,
people.
so that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand.
And I feel
Most
bad, doing this stuff for everyone else and it's going on for Barrick. So I feel like Barrick's being left out. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. That's just how I feel.
I'm so glad
Most
Hope
people would
switched
appreciate you not making
gods
shit up.
because she did so much better when she switched gods. She's no
Well,
longer
that's
a drunk.
that's called character growth and development. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers ain't done yet.
Eric got told by his clan leader to go fuck shit up.
And that's what he's doing.
There you go. There's your backstory.
I drink and
Who
I
wants to
swing
go
a big
fix shit
hammer,
up?
and I'm
Barrick
all out of
raised his
booze.
hand. Barrick raised his hand when they said who wants to go fuck shit up, and Barrick went. Basically sounds
Turnip
like what
kind of had his wife's dead now.
happened. Yeah, we remember that.
Supposedly.
We found
His
we were
character
fighting-
development was he finally got laid. So there's
Sally's was she got laid again.
Innocent boy, why you
no,
have to defile
Kelly
my
has
poor
more. We're
innocent
kind of
boy?
building. She says there's something going on with her matron mother and stuff. There's
Yeah, she's got mommy issues. We know. Okay.
We already knew that, but for different reasons.
Are we sure they're not daddy issues?
Okay.
It could be both.
To be clear, the matron mother is not my mother. She's my queen.
Still mommy issues.
They're parent issues because
Well,
she's got some daddy
yeah.
shit going on too.
no. She just asked a father, and he said he sends his love.
Those are the only.
Yep, daddy issues.
Yeah. Lunga and I need to write, and then Lunga and I need to have a discussion.
And I need to go to bed.
Yes, that's why we ended this. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you
go
for
to
joining us.
bed.
Until next time, so say we all.
All for one and one for all.